Salutations, Homo sapiens. Today we're going to be talking about A$AP Rocky's new album called Don't Be Dumb. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just literally this Friday, A$AP Rocky dropped an album, and as I said in the intro, it's called Don't Be Dumb. And in my opinion, I feel like he could have done a lot better. Now, I don't really listen to A$AP Rocky that much, I haven't really heard a lot of his songs. However, I do have to say, based off what I did hear on Don't Be Dumb, I didn't really like it. To be honest, it just really sounded like he was just trying to be a lot of different rappers in one album. Like, with Helicopter, it just sounded like he was trying to be some sort of like Playboi Carti, Trippie Redd hybrid. And one of the later songs, it sounded like he was trying to be like Pharrell Williams or some like Kendrick. And one of the songs, he just started rapping like, he just started sounding like Future. So, if you guys have your opinion on it and you think it's good, let me know. And if I make any wrong statement, please correct me, because like I said, I don't really listen to that much A$AP Rocky. I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to any A$AP Rocky. Now, I can't just talk bad on the entire album. I do have to give credit where credit is due, and I kind of liked it's called like Stay Here Forever, and it wasn't bad, but it kind of like followed the theme of trying to sound like rappers, and he kind of sounded like The Weeknd, it was just like a Weeknd type song, but I liked it. It was all right. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say about him trying to sound like other rappers. That's it. But yeah, like I said, give credit where credit's due. I like that, and another one of his songs. I'll talk about it later. Now, I'm just gonna start off by talking about the things I did not like about some of the songs, the things I did like. No, I'm gonna talk about the things I did like later. So first, I'm just gonna talk about the negatives, and then maybe turn it around. But number one, on Stole Your Flow, really, it was mostly about how you took his flow, so he stole your girlfriend. That's pretty much all it is about. And even though he has a girlfriend, but maybe that's just something that I don't know about. Maybe it's some sort of like beef he has with somebody, and maybe he took Rihanna. I don't know. I honestly listened to it like 2 days ago, and I really forgot about it. So yeah, because I was listening to it while I was gathering the gameplay for this video. And yeah, I kind of forgot a lot of the stuff, but I just know the chorus of Stole Your Flow was like, you stole my flow, so I took your female dog. You can assume he didn't say female dog though. I'm gonna like skim through the album again and gather a little more information, because I'm just kind of going off the top of my head right now. Now, with I'm not gonna count Interrogation as a song. I'm not gonna count that towards the rating, because that's a skit, and I'm not really gonna count that. But I didn't really like Punk Rocky, Whiskey, Release Me, and Robbery, because I just personally don't really like music like that. It was like kind of like the Robbery was like the Pharrell Williams thing I was kind of talking about, and also SWAT Team was kind of like Helicopter, but like a little worse. He's kind of like mumbling for a few of the songs in the album, and mumble rap is not it. If you have any common sense. Okay, music is subjective, but yeah, in my opinion, I'm not really messing with the whole album. I'm not messing with the album as a whole. But like I said, Stay Here for Life was alright. I feel like it could have been shorter. I mean, it's 5 minutes 46 seconds. I forgot what the other one was that I actually did like. It's only Stay Here for Life. But yeah, I forgot which. I don't even think I liked another one. Order of Protection was alright. I'm not gonna lie. So, Stay Here for Life was not the worst. Order of Protection was alright. And Helicopter and SWAT Team were definitely, in my opinion, not the best ones. My least favorite was definitely Robbery, because, like I said, I don't really listen to that much A$AP Rocky, but I feel like he doesn't really make that type of music. And in my opinion, if you just like, I know you gotta switch it up from time to time, but like from rap straight to like this kind of like jazz type of like music, I just feel like this a crazy switch up, in my opinion, of course. But you know, like I said, leave your opinions in the comments, or if you have any other facts about A$AP Rocky that I should know, or probably should have known beforehand before making this video. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty short, rant. I didn't really like. I'm not like, I don't know how to describe this, but I planned on making this a little longer. I mean, I literally had 40 minutes of gameplay. No, I didn't plan to use 40 minutes for this rant, but I don't know. I don't have a big opinion. I don't really have an opinion on this album too much. All I can say is I just didn't really like it. And I listened to it for probably I think it's probably 45 minutes long. Let me check the runtime. Yeah, so the runtime is about 59 minutes, which I'm just gonna round that up to an hour. And I'm not gonna lie, every single minute I spent listening to the album, I feel like I could have been either listening to something better or doing something better. I will give 2 pity points, because I can't have a big opinion on A$AP Rocky if I don't listen to a lot of his music, and so I'm gonna give like 2 points off the bat, and I'm gonna have to give a point because Stay Here for Life was not bad. I just feel like he kind of dragged it a little bit, and I guess I would give another point because sorry, I just dropped my mouse. Wow, I lost my train of thought. Hold up. Now you might see this as a little cheap point, but on the album cover there's a megaphone, and on the music video thing for Helicopter and Punk Rocky, he did have a megaphone, so he kept it consistent with the megaphone type of theme. But yeah, like I said, there's not much to analyze for me. There's not much of my opinion that's kind of valid for this, because like I've said 20 times, and I'll say it again, I don't listen to A$AP Rocky. So I kind of just leave that to the people that do actually listen to A$AP Rocky. I'll leave I'll leave a lot of the speech for them. So yeah, that was a kind of short rant. I just wanted to kind of just say that I personally didn't really like it that much, but it's not terrible. Yeah. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard. I just feel like it could have been a lot better than it was. So that's really what I was trying to say. If you have a opinion, let me know in the comments, and see y'all later. God bless y'all.